It's red.
Yes,
But the Raku says that red is the color of the abomination.
you are going to get pregnant. 7 babies. We will let you join us all.
What's good, everyone? It's your girl Tika Deshawn. Thank you all so much for tapping into All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. Alright, you guys, let's dive into it. As we see, Elder Mother Marva has made her way into the medical trailer to check on Lacey. She asks Lacey how she's feeling, and Lacey says that she has a headache. And Elder Mother says that's basically to be expected because of, being shot. You lost blood. She's going to have a headache. So then Elder Mother proceeds to tell her that, she is going to do what she can to get the highest to spare her. So, in other words, there are some stipulations to Elder Mother sparing Lacey. But before that, you guys, Elder Mother lets her know you will be wearing this red robe. And Lacey proceeds to let her know. But the Raku considers that an abomination. And she says, yes, you are an abomination. Yes, you are held to a different standard by the Raku simply because of all of the sins you have committed. So Lacey is instructed or is informed that she will be wearing a red robe, and Elder Mother Marva lets her know that no one will talk to you, no one will help you. And Lacey says, yes, Elder Mother. And then Elder Mother says, and stick to that Elder Mother. In other words, make sure you respect me at all times, or your punishment is going to be worse than what it already is. So remember last week when I did my recap, you guys, of the episode, I told you guys about a book entitled The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. Well, this is what this red robe reminds me of. It reminds me of the book The Scarlet Letter. So The Scarlet Letter was a book that was set in the Puritan Massachusetts Bay Colony during the years of 1642 to 1649. The novel tells the story of Hester Prynne, who conceives a daughter with a man to whom she is not married, and then struggles to create a new life of repentance and dignity. As punishment, she must wear a scarlet letter A for adultery. So then there are some colors and symbols that are represented in the book of the Scarlet Letter. Red and black. Red symbolizes the glow of Hester's passion. Black represents the devil and sin. The Scarlet Letter, the Puritans mean for the Scarlet Letter to be a symbol of Hester's shame. Pearl Pearl is a living symbol, the physical embodiment of Hester and Dimsdale's sin, which would be their daughter. So, you guys, this punishment for um, for Lacey is very in resemblance to what had to be done in the book of the Scarlet Letter. So now Lacey is going to be forced to walk around with this red robe on, and no one, not anyone, will be able to help her, will be able to do simply anything for her. But then Elder Mother Marvis tells her, I know a way that I can get the highest to allow you back into the fold, back into the Raku. She says that I'm going to have Daikon's men come and seed you every single day until you're pregnant. And then after she has the first baby, that baby is going to be given to the Raku, but then she will have to bear 6 more children, a total of 7 babies for the Raku, for the highest. And of course, when Lacey initially hears this, she is not too happy about it. But she's doing as Zane told her to do, and that is to play the game. Lacey is acting, as if she's willing and ready to be forgiven by the Raku, to willing and ready to be forgiven by the highest, but elder mother, of course, being the demonic individual that she is standing firm on what it is Lacey must do to be forgiven by the Raku, to be forgiven by the highest. So Lacey is going to have all of these babies, and all of these babies are going to be raised in the Raku. So that way, Lacey will receive repentance for her sins. Her sins being her relationship with Oliver, you guys. Her, not only her relationship with Oliver, but also her attempt to escape. But you guys, I was just thinking, maybe the highest will provide some form of forgiveness, because remember, Ruth planted the seed in the highest's head that Oliver was messing with the women. So therefore, her situation, Lacey's situation with Oliver, was not her fault. Again, remember, you guys, Ruth planted the seed in the highest's head. Now, will he fall for it and show some compassion for Lacey? Or will he just say, no, no sins forgiven, you must meet an early Raku? This is definitely going to be very, very interesting. There's a lot going on the Rakadushi compound. They have already stolen more than enough money, but the highest is planning a new heaven, and they are planning to move at some point. Now, will all of this be done before the cartel comes looking for the highest for their money, or even looking for Lilo? Will the FBI shut the compound down before Lacey is forced to give the Raku 7 whole babies? Y'all, this scene was absolutely crazy to me. And also, again, if you have never read the Scarlet Letter, I suggest you go and read the book. It was very controversial, but a very good read, in my opinion, okay? All right, y'all. That's about it. Make sure you guys are tapped in. On Tuesday, we will be doing a live event where Ruthless fans will come in and talk about the Tyler Perry's Ruthless. I have my panel of Ruthless fans lined up, and I will be having a special guest come through and talk about his character. But you guys have to tap in to find out who that special guest is, okay? Alright, y'all. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell, so that you can receive reminders of brand new Ruthless content and more videos just like this, okay? Alright, you guys. That's about it. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and you already know, stay ruthless.